go. Correcting drops. Lesson 25. Help me out at the top. 2 times 8 equals
16.
4 times 8 equals
32.
7 times 8 equals
56.
5 times 0 equals 9 times 4 equals
46.
3 times 7 equals
21.
45 divided by 5 is
9.
64 divided by 8 is
8.
35 divided by 7 is
5.
9 plus 7 is
16.
2 plus 6 is
8.
7 plus 3 is
10.
11 take away 3 is
8.
16 take away 7 is
9.
14 take away 9 is
5.
okay, give yourself a big star if you got all those correct. Okay, they already lined these up for us vertically, so we can add. 5 plus 5 plus 1 is 11. Then I always look for 10, so 7 plus 4 would be 10 plus 1 more, 11, 12. And 8 plus 2 is 10, so I've got 20. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you get 12,201? Great. Now we're going to subtract. So we've been practicing looking for regrouping, right? So I'm going to have to go all the way over here to the thousands place to regroup. And then I get 10 in the hundreds place, which I regroup again. Then I get 14 in the tens place. Oh, I should have done this first.
Wait, yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, don't do this. So I'm going to move this over to 14, and then this becomes 13. I've confused myself. Am I right?
Habits are the best of us.
14 take away 6 is...
8.
Then I've got 13 take away 2 is...
1. Yeah, because I would get the 4
Okay.
in 10th place.
Okay, stop. Stop. I'm going to do it again. When I make a mistake with a math problem, sometimes it's easier just to start over. So I regrouped too far. So I'm going to do regrouping from my 10s to 1s. 14 take away 6 is 8. 3 take away 2 is 1. Now I have to regroup again. So I just got a little ambitious with my regrouping. Now I can do 10 take away 2 is 8. 5 take away 4 is 1. And 7 take away 2 is 5. So I got 51,818.
Yep.
Just ignore this mix-up. All right, 300 times 10 is
3,000.
3,000. 61 times 10 would be 610. And 5 times 10 would be 50. So now we've got some long division. So I'm going to do 3 times 2 is 6, which gives me 2 left over. If I do digit by digit method, I bring down the 2 and divide again. I know 3 times 4 is 24. No, 3 times 8. Oh my gosh. My math brain seems to be broken today. 3 times 7 is 21, which leaves me 1 left over. 27, remainder 1. Fractions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 part makes a whole. 8 is the denominator. This looks like half. 1, 2, 3, 4 is our numerator, which is equal to 1 half. You could do, it would be also 2/4 if you divided by 2. Yes,
My
Lucas?
answer said 8/4, so I just switched the numbers away.
Okay, yeah, you better switch them. Okay, 1 foot is what part of a yard? So we talked about a yard being about the distance, the width of a door, which is 3 feet altogether. And so if we have 1 foot, we would have 1/3. Divide to simplify. So the numerator drops down and goes into jail. So 10 times 10 is 100. We're comparing fractions here. We've got the same denominator, which means we just need to compare the numerator. So would I want 1 piece or 3 pieces?
3.
I would like 3. So we talked about this one. Savannah's top speed at skipping rope is 104 skips in 1 minute. 104 times 8 would be 832. Why wouldn't we expect her to jump 832 jumps in 8 minutes? And we all talked about the fact that just because that's her top speed doesn't mean she's going to be jumping at that speed for 8 minutes consistently. So she might get tired. Her speed might vary, which is a fancy way of saying change, be faster or slower. Right? Okay. Things like that. Yes, Lee?
For one place, what part of the yard would 12 out of 36 one?
So 12/36 would be an equivalent fraction, because if you multiply both of these by 12, because that would be more like inches, right? So this would be 12/36. So it is equivalent. It's not exactly answering the question, but yes, give yourself a star. Yes, Barrett?
I don't know if I got number 4 right, but what I said is for 4 minutes you would be tired, so instead of 832, maybe 800.
So if I wrote tired and you wrote tired, you're right.
Alright.
Okay, 1/2 is blank to 5/10. So Brandy and I were talking about this, and I wrote it on the board like this, just because the fractions are a little wonky.
I think it's still.
And so she was looking at this and goes, oh, if I multiply both times 5, 1/2 and 5/10 are equivalent.
I think it's still there under the thing.
Great. How many cups in a pint, a quart, a half gallon? Okay, so
I did Kingdom of Gallon.
we were also talking about this. So remind me of the kingdom of Gallon.
4 cubes.
4 queens.
2, 1 prince and 1 princess, and each,
1 prince and 1 princess.
and then each of the princes and princesses have 2 cups, 2 cats.
2 cats. So 2 cats go inside. Ah!
I did it.
Okay, so there's 2 cats in each, or 2 cups in each pint.
Oh, yay.
Right? And then if you go inside the quart, there would be 4 cups in each quart. And a half gallon would be, okay, a half gallon would be half Lawson. And Mohammed, can you guys practice some respect for others who are listening? So a half, if there's 2, 4, 6, 8, that would be a half gallon. So the abbreviation for something is MIN. The word is minute. They tried to trick you with minuend, which I don't even know what that is. Blank of 10 always ends in a 0. Those would be the multiples. I heard some of you discussing factors, but 2 times 5 is 10, and neither one of those end in 0, right? All right. So if we're counting the little lines, remember the numbers on this ruler show the centimeters, and the little lines, there's 10 for each centimeter, show the millimeters. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 millimeters. Ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think I checked to section 5 yet. So that would be 8/10 of a centimeter. Now this is exactly 6 centimeters, so that would be 60 milliliters. And this one is 10.5 plus 1 more, so this would be 10 6/10 of a centimeter, or 106 millimeters.
Yep. Wow.
Questions? Write 440,665. 440,665. 440,665. In 52,026, the 2 means 20, which is 2 times 10. Expanded notation. So we're going to write each digit as its place value. So the 9 is 90,000. The 8 is 8,000. The 1 is 100, and 20 and 7. 10,000 less than 623,665. So I'm looking for the 10,000s, which is a 2. So I'm going to take 1 away. So I get 613,665. Okay, the geometry section gave us some discussion in the MAC. The diagonal lines are pretty straightforward. In last week's drops, it described a diagonal line as going from corner to corner, which it does in almost every shape except this one. Because if we draw the lines corner to corner, you can see that they are vertical and horizontal. So we would have to draw our diagonal lines like this.
Do we have to put that?
Find the sum using decimals. So I've got 3 shaded parts. I should confirm that I've got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 makes a whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unshaded parts. So I've got 1 altogether. You can write 1, or you can write 1 into 0. They're both equal to 1. Write an equation where D stands for the total number of dogs. Oh, dogs. 6 are on leashes and 20 are running free in the dog park. So we've got 6 on leashes, 20 running free. How many altogether would be D? Right? That's easy peasy. What does D equal?
26.
All right, any questions? Yes, Lawson?
Oh,
Yes, Barrett?
for number 10, is it fine if I said D equals 6 plus 20?
It's the same. You can just flip it on the different sides of the equal sign. Yep. All right, check the very top above the number 1. Does it say your name on your paper?
No.
Hey. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to write your name and number to make it easier for our filer. After you turn in your paper, I want you to get 2 things. I want you to get a piece of graph paper and your Chromebook on your way back. So maybe our Chromebook assistant, technology assistant, would you make sure that everything's unplugged?
What was the equation for number 2?
Yep, you can turn yours in first.
I did that.
Okay, let's try something different. We're still good at lining up in number order. Let's line up in number order starting right here. So guys, can you turn, class. Yes. Don't touch the television cart, just turn the corner.
Oh, Bella?